Coronavirus is spreading in Maryland. There are now at least 423 cases, but the number of deaths stands at 4. Hello, everyone. I'm Vic Carter. However, the governor says the number of actual cases is likely much higher than that. The 423 cases is an increase of 74 from yesterday, the largest one-day jump. Because of this, the state school superintendent is keeping schools closed at least until April the 24th. Daycare centers will remain open for essential workers. WJZ's live with extensive coverage. We began with WJZ investigator Mike Helgren with the latest developments. Mike.
Vic, let's start with some good news. We learned today that 17 people in the state have now recovered from COVID-19, but we still don't have a full picture of how many are being tested.
This crisis continues to escalate at a rapid pace.
The governor says he's requesting a presidential disaster declaration in Maryland with at least 423 cases reported to date and 4 deaths.
The vast majority of people in our state who have tested positive so far are in their 40s. And we have children as young as 10 months old.
A major development, schools across Maryland will be closed for at least another month.
While it is too early to definitively say exactly when schools will reopen, we will continue to reassess the situation as we move forward.
The state is working to provide child care to essential personnel like healthcare workers and police.
We are hoping to increase this capacity to more than 2,500 spaces in the coming days.
Also, Maryland is requiring anyone who came from hard-hit New York City and its suburban tri-state area to self-quarantine. The governor says many in Maryland are following orders to stay home.
People are taking it much more seriously. We had 500 and some calls from between the state and local police about going out doing checks yesterday. I think we only had 14 incidences statewide of groups, where they had to say, hey, please disperse.
The state has added 2,400 hospital beds. Testing supplies are still short. The governor had this to say about President Trump's hope that this would all be over by Easter.
I'm a hopeful guy, and I would certainly love to have the thing all resolved as quickly as possible, but I don't think we can predict what this virus is going to do, and I think you can't put a time frame on saving people's lives. We're going to make decisions based on the scientists and the facts.
The governor said they've gotten some federal aid, but it's still not enough. He also paid tribute to the first state employee to die, UMBC professor Maurice Berger. Mr. Berger lived in New York, and his death will be counted in that state. Reporting in Annapolis, Mike Helgren, WJZ.